Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this new Fleet Europe video podcast. In this video podcast, we meet with Christophe Roth, Director of Missions at EPSA. Christophe, welcome. Welcome in this 10 minutes podcast. Can you first briefly tell us what EPSA is?
EPSA is a performance accelerator. So what does it mean? So we're basically a consulting company, and we have 4 areas of expertise. One is a marketplace. So we buy things for our clients, like really a marketplace, like a sort of a digital Amazon. A second expertise is about taxes. We help our clients optimize the taxes they have to pay. Third expertise is about innovation. We help clients finance innovation. And the last one is the most historical business unit is the indirect procurement, which includes business travel, which I currently lead. The company has been founded in 2001, so we are almost 20 years old now, and initially on business travel. And we are a total of 1,000 consultants now in 30 countries with a turnover of 600 million euros.
Okay, good. I would like to continue with procurement because at the moment, many international fleet managers having also a procurement role. So what are kind of trends that you see in indirect procurement, and with what effect, let's say, for the procurement role of people that have today that function in procurement?
Okay. There's many things happening at the moment. I would like to focus on 2 main trends. The first one is really about CSR. So really the questions around sustainability are not new, but let's be honest, there was a bit of greenwashing in the past, but the current crisis has accelerated the need for companies to become greener. It's not only about carbon. It's about really all CSR aspects, but really becoming sustainable, focusing on the quality of service, enhancing the corporate image. Really, all of these have become really important factors for our clients. And it's not only about price, it's really about all of this equation. And for example, at EPSA, we've opened last year a sustainable procurement business unit, which is helping all of our experts in procurement develop a sustainable approach. So that's really one main trend we observed in all procurement, indirect procurement categories at the moment. And the second one I would say that we've observed for many years now is an always increasing need for external support for indirect procurement, because indirect procurement is not core business. It's not the most strategic procurement functions our clients have. There's not a need for full time, and so they rely more and more on external support on these indirect procurement categories.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, you're also working in the travel and mobility business unit at EPSA. Of course, I can imagine that with the pandemic and the lockdowns, it's not, let's say, the easiest business unit at the moment. How important is that business unit for your business at EPSA, and how will it evolve in the future, you think?
Yeah, so really it's our most historical expertise. That's where everything started from in 2001. I started really on this expertise of business travel. Now it's one expertise among others. We have 30 consultants really focusing on business travel at the moment, and 15 on car fleets. So it's a total of about 50 consultants in a group that makes 1,000 employees. So it's one part of our business, but it's a business unit which is moving a lot at the moment, because you see the industry is really much impacted. So a lot of activity at the moment on this front. Okay. Despite the current situation, the team continues to grow because those new changes in travel requires new strategies for the clients, new partnerships, new contracts, and for that also operational support, and that's what we provide.
What are some kind of trends that you see in, let's say, the travel business area that will impact the broader mobility?
So first one is again CSR. So there's the question about the return on investments when you travel. So there's much more use of video conferencing. I'm not teaching you anything here. You all know that, but that will remain, and that will be also a good thing for the performance of companies. It's a greater use of train also in Europe, notably. Your fleet of vehicles are becoming greener and greener every year. There are compensation mechanisms that are put in place when you have to travel by plane, for instance. So all of this is going towards greener traveling, which is important. CSR is also about bringing confidence to your travelers. When they have to travel, they need to be secured about the conditions about traveling, and that's also CSR. That's the first trend. Second trend is a sourcing. Many things happening at the moment on this front, because the travel agencies, the airlines, the hoteliers, the car manufacturers, all of these suppliers are suffering a lot. So there will be a lot of changes, mergers, downsizings, potentially some bankruptcy. Also, there's a need to change panels of suppliers. Next one is
at one hand, you have at EPSA a business unit specialized in travel and mobility, but also other business units focus on facilities, for example, and fleet management. How do you see the triangle between travel, fleet management, and facilities evolve? And could it be that due to technology that we are seeing, that perhaps there could be a merger, let's say, of those three functions?
Yes. So there's a convergence, as you mentioned, because there are synergies between those different categories. Fleet of vehicle are a component of travel. So there's really, it makes sense to combine with travel and with miles. Our clients ask us such profiles. So the different expertise with one single person leading it. With facility management, a bit less, to be honest, but it's interesting to see big players like Sodexo, which are entering travel and expense. They do also facility management. And so, for instance, in Belgium, they acquired Expenditure about 3 years ago, and they do also business travel. So you see moving trends towards mobility managers, I would say.
What can you tell about EPSA for 2021 that our viewers will be positively surprised about?
Okay. A year ago, we've launched the EPSA Foundation, and after internal survey, we selected a great cause, which is around new generations and environments. That's what we've been chosen with our employees. In 2021, we will conduct actions to raise awareness and prepare the transition towards a more environmentally friendly economy and lifestyles. And to do so, we're going to finance for the next 3 years 3 NGOs which are acting on this field. We'll provide them, of course, with finances, but also with support to make them grow and change our mindsets about how we should act in our business.
Okay. Christophe Roth, thank you very much. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for being part of the 10 minutes with Fleet Europe. I wish you and EPSA a lot of success in the future. And to our viewers, if you like this video podcast, share it with your colleagues and also promote it, of course. And I hope to see you in the next episode of the 10 minutes with Fleet Europe. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Steven. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.